feel like in South Africa, like some good concept, they don't get that viewership.
Why do you think that is? Because Knuckle City is amazing. I remember I told you I was there.
Yes,
I think his character development is so believable, and the obstacles that are placed in front of him work for the story.
You get so obsessed with the lighting, the angles. There's no moment where you're like, nah.
You're disconnected.
There's no moment like that. Like, it was so good for me where I felt like, nah, give this man a bad.
We're back with another one.
Guys, as you all know, we do film reviews, TV shows, and
Everything Mzansi. So today, guys, we'll be reviewing and reacting to Knuckle City. We have to do the boxing. Knuckle City. There you go. Cool. Knuckle City. Knuckle City is on Showmax right now. Is it? And Netflix now.
It's on Netflix, not
It's not on Showmax. Oh, it's on Prime Video.
Yes, Prime Video and Netflix.
Cool. So, guys, please make sure you check that out. Let us react.
Yes. Let me roll. Can you see this?
Is this your drink or mine?
That's mine.
Sorry.
Can you see how clean the water is?
It's like Mike Tyson vibe. Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like it's giving. Okay, look at the lighting.
This is beautiful.
What's that? How do you pronounce that? Is it Jamil?
Yeah, I think it's Jamel.
Jamil Kubeka.
Yeah. Hey, look at that CMS there with the...
Crazy.
That wig is bad. That wig is bad.
You always have problem with the wigs. But it's giving... Come on.
Michael Jackson. I'm joking.
The one who did that song, is it? No, man. Is it Lionel Rich?
Yeah.
It's giving Lionel Rich.
This guy's good.
Brapet?
Yeah.
No, it's Bra.
No, it's not Brapet. Yeah, it's Bra Links.
Yeah. Look at the lighting.
You see, they work with lighting here. You know this place is in East London.
No.
It's a car shop or something like that.
No, East London. Crazy.
I was reacting to that.
Yo. He kills this role, man.
Who is this guy?
The Juju's younger brother.
What's his name?
What? He kills that role, like, even the way he walks, like.
Crazy. Do you know what that is?
Nah.
Me neither. I'm just asking you.
Is the song on?
Yeah.
You know, there's this other guy here, they showed him. He's not in a lot of movies, but I like the way he acts. This guy,
He's good.
That's so good. Brapet. Patrick Mbo. Is it Patrick
No,
Patrick
man.
Mbo.
Yo, he's great. This guy.
Very good.
Fight fans, the waiting is over.
Damn.
That was crazy.
That was good.
Damn, Eastern Cape.
Okay, shout out to Eastern Cape.
Damn.
Have you ever been to the Eastern Cape?
Have you ever been to Guyana?
Every day. Me, I'm always there. You don't know. You don't know my life.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
So, yeah, guys, we just finished reacting, and now we're about to break it down. Okay.
Let me just log in my laptop. That's mine.
The laptop which is yours.
Yep. All right, cool. So let's explain what Knuckle City is about. Do you want to go in on this one or should I?
Please.
After doing research and watching the film. So Knuckle City is about the character, is it Dudu? No. Yes, he's a
Dudu.
boxer,
Yeah.
but an older boxer. He's not one of the young, fresh ones, you understand? He's matured. So you know in boxing you age fast because they clappering you all
Yeah,
the time.
aging
So
is
hey,
tough, yeah.
so you can't just, you know what I'm saying? So he's too old now. So they don't want him in the boxing in the lineups anymore because they're like, bruh, you are basically a liability, Mos. Anything can happen. So what happens is, it's a long story, but he tries to get this money to get into that fight, the lineup. So he's obviously not getting there because he can't get the $8,000 that he needs. So he starts fighting illegally in a club to get money.
Invited by?
He was invited by is it Brapet?
No, like the boxer, the one who's the
Oh, who's Steve Gessi here? What's his name as the character?
yeah.
Huh?
I think it's here. Do I have it here?
Yes, Goatee. So Goatee is the new guy, like the energetic
Yeah,
one,
he's
like
fast.
aggressive, the new boxer. So they are more focused on him than Dudu, because Dudu's old, remember. So Goatee comes in there, invites him and says, dude, we do this thing, you get extra money, you get paid, come to the ring, they're gonna fight together, I think. Ne? So after that, they actually fight, ne? And then Goatee loses.
Yeah, go to lose.
Goatee loses, and then what happens? I forgot. Take over.
So I think like when before they can fight, because I feel like that's Brapet's ring, ne? The underground one.
Yes, it's the club thing.
Yeah, so Dudu actually asks his brother to go and talk with Brapet for
Because
him.
they're working together.
Yes.
Okay.
So their main goal, him and his younger brother, was to get their gym, like his father's
The gym back, which is
Yeah.
owned by Brapet now.
Bralinks.
Bralink, sorry.
But they want Brapet to buy it back for them as they
Right.
make money for him. So that's what actually happens.
Right, so it is important to note that these are the two brothers, very traumatic background. So their father was incredibly abusive to their mom, and then the father ended up getting shot with the mother in the car, which was organized by Brapet.
Brapet, he was actually there by the way.
He was there shooting.
He was there.
Oh, he came
He does come
out.
out,
Okay, I
he was
remember.
actually there.
So yeah, so basically
The
that
mother survived.
the mother survived,
Survived,
but
but
she's wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
She can't really move. She's bedridden, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically the story of what happens. And then in the end, they end up in hospital, and he wins the match against Goatee.
Yeah, after being like Brapet, like used some powder, like
Yes, to
blind
some
him.
salt in his eye and
Yeah.
to blind him, and his eyes are red, and it looks
But he ended up winning the match.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the most important part of it.
right.
So yeah, we have the brothers who are traumatized, like growing up with a father who was abusive, drunkard. The younger brother takes after the father, like he became a gangster, start stealing. all
Yeah,
the
so
things
they
too.
both take from the father,
Yeah,
but different ways,
different
but
ways, yeah.
both bad.
Yes, because the older brother is a womanizer.
Yeah,
That's his father.
yeah.
This one is a gangster,
Steal.
like steals and do
Yeah.
all those things. And then, yeah, what do you think though by the whole concept? It's a fiction,
Yeah.
but when I do research, it's like the writer who wrote it. Who wrote this? Is it Jamil Kubeka?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like he followed like a path of one of the boxer from Mzansi or something, but then he made it a fiction.
Right.
Like yeah, he made it a fiction, which I found it very interesting. I mean, like we hardly have concept like this, something which you create from the ground, and it doesn't resonate much with people in that level, but the dynamics of how the kids are raised and everything, it's something which most kids can resonate with. My father was like this.
Right.
So what do you think from your side?
I think this is such a good film to be shot in Tanzania, which is like in the Eastern Cape. I'm from the Eastern Cape. I'm from East London, so like I'm super, super proud. When I saw the film, I was like, yes, lighting, everything, story. Like I just felt like they really captured the atmosphere of the place, the characters were so believable, so realistic. Just the history of it as well, because I mean, boxers come from Mzansi in the Eastern Cape, so I feel like they really captured that well. So I really enjoyed the story, even though I felt at times it was a bit too vulgar. There's a lot of swearing, a lot of sex, a lot of you know how I feel about those types of things, but that's just my opinion. Let's talk about these characters. Let's go in.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with the main. Let's start with Dudu.
Dudu.
Just first 2 lines. What do you think?
Dudu, I feel like he was very good for that role.
Yeah.
He was very good for the role, and what I loved about him and the father, who is it At Nyakama?
Yeah, no. Yes, the father is Art.
At Nyakama. Like, I feel like they are one person.
Right.
In a way, like, the moment they bring him as the father and they bring Dudu as the son, it's like, it's believable.
Right.
Because they have the same character. So I feel like the role was very good. And the way they portray him as a womanizer who is exactly what his father was doing. I feel like that was very good because he did exactly what his father was doing.
Right.
And you got to see everything as it was happening.
Yeah. I really also enjoyed the characters. I think that Art, which is played by Uzolisa, was like, I think what he said in dialogue in the beginning was so hypocritical. He's like, if you don't take care of your family, you're not a man. And yet he's beating his wife and like doing all these things. And I was like,
and
dude.
After, you know what he says? Don't disturb me again.
Yes.
I'm like, taking care of family.
Like that was crazy. I was like, okay, what a horrible father. Like, but very well played.
Camera facing this side, going this side, like this.
Oh, okay, cool. So basically, I think he was very, very believable. I also think Brapet, which is played by Patrick Ndlovu. Come on. Give the man his flowers.
Give the man his flowers.
Oh my gosh, fantastic.
Yo, Sarafina.
What's the other one? Zone 14. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Shout out Patrick Ndlovu.
Fantastic. Fantastic actor, man.
Bralings as well, eh?
Yes.
He's acted in many.
Who was he again? Popular TV show. Was he on Isiting or no? Not him. He was on Isiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like,
fantastic.
I always love it when you get some seasoned actors, people who are just so talented.
Yeah.
I think you really need that.
Yeah. Oh, he's also in number.
Yes.
He's the boss there. Yeah, like.
Amazing. We don't have time to really speak about everyone, but
yeah, character development.
Guys, no, so you forgot to give Nonsense flowers, especially since you guys passed on.
Who's Nomde? Oh, that mama.
Right. Oh shit, her flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, like she acted on what and what. It was Igazine. One like where she was so good. Like.
What's her name on the? Mabokwana.
Mama Bokwana. But she doesn't have like a role that much like
in this particular thing, but she's so convincing as one of the leadership or board members of the whole boxing whatever that was, that boxing club. Yes, I thought she was so good. Her presence was enough. She didn't have to say, I think she said 2 lines at the end because the guy brings,
you can tell she
you
was
can tell
powerful,
like in those 2 lines, it was so believable. Then when she showed up from the beginning, I thought she was so good.
She's so good and said she passed away. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to her. What a talent. What a real true talent.
Yeah. And like, what do you think about like character development when we talk about Dudu Nyakama? Because this is our main character who at the very beginning is way out of line, behaving like his father, but as time goes there's some changes
and their relationship with his brother.
Yes,
I think his character development is so believable, and the obstacles that are placed in front of him work for the story. What he goes through as a child is obviously reflected when he's an adult. I mean, he copies exactly what his father
And he
did.
does the same to his kids. Eh?
You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not really present for his kids. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
there. The sister's taking care of the kids. Exactly what his father said, what his father did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then obviously he has his own challenges with boxing, being too old and stuff like that. And then finding his groove again, being able to win against Goatee. His relationship problems, all of that stuff, not being able to provide. So all of those things I think were very,
Wanting to get his father's gym back.
yes, once he get his father's gym back. So I think that was so believable for his character because he needed to go through those obstacles
Yeah.
for him to come out in the end and win against Goatee,
Yeah.
for sure. Let's talk about the director-writer, Jamil.
Jamil Kubeka.
Yes. So Jamil has worked on quite a bit of stuff. Blood Psalms,
Okay. I didn't watch
remember?
that one.
I also didn't watch Blood Psalms. I watched more 20 minutes nyana of an episode. What's the other one? The Queenstown Kings. So what I like about Jamil is like really props up Eastern
Yeah.
Cape,
Yeah.
Queenstown. You know what I mean?
It's a proud citizen.
And really captures the essence of it all. Like he does it so well. It's nothing. He's just telling a story and using Eastern Cape, and it's like so authentic to the space.
And it's like it's trying to appreciate like those heroes.
For sure,
Like,
for sure.
'cause even the Queenstown.
Kings,
Is it King?
yeah.
Queens.
The Queenstown Kings.
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
was so good, eh? It was so good. It's a good storyteller.
Yeah, very talented.
I actually loved the Queenstown King.
Yeah, so I'm seeing here on my notes, he also did My Favorite Place in 2022. Prime Video. Hey, it's big on Prime Video, eh?
Yeah, before they took our funding.
Okay.
So,
All right. I'm not laughing. It's not funny.
yeah,
That's
it's
it.
not funny because they took the funding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then cinematographer. Let's talk about Cine.
Nell,
Nah,
he's good.
nah.
The scene in there, okay, like, is amazing.
Wow.
The scene is amazing. The lighting is amazing. Good, like when you're watching the Knuckle seat, like you get so obsessed with the lighting,
Yeah.
the angles. There's no moment where you're like, nah.
You're
that wasn't-
disconnected. Yeah.
There's no moment like that. Like it was so good for me where I felt like, nah, give this man a bell. No.
Give this man a
some
bell.
bells. Yeah, like it
Yeah.
was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree. I thought, man, they did nothing to disconnect me. I feel like I was just like
Yeah,
the
they-
story,
Yeah,
everything just like came in together, which
Mm-hmm.
is like so amazing. I really enjoyed the show. In terms of cine, let's talk more. Sound, music.
Why are they so good? I was like, the first thing when I watched like the intro,
Yeah.
I fell in love with the soundtracks.
What?
I'm like, this is different, but for me it's good because we're not getting like the normal,
Right.
and in a way they blend. And this is what I also noticed when I watched the other one, the Queenstown Kings.
Okay.
And then Justice Serves, because I feel like it's similar people. It may not be everyone,
Yeah.
but these guys, they know how to tell a story. They really know how to tell a story. I really love the sound. I really loved the scores, like for every moment, like your background sound, your Foley when they're trying to enhance the movement,
Yeah.
the boxing there when they're fighting and everything. Like it was so good for me. Like
Yeah, I feel like every sound piece of music they used was meant to enhance the story. There was nothing where I was like,
yeah.
what is the song? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Blood and Water, where that girl is crying and they playing Shoma Shozi. You know what I mean? So like it wasn't any of that.
Yeah.
I was literally in it there. The music enhanced the story. Whatever was happening, the music matched what was happening. If there was a change, the music was also there. So let's talk location, because that was some of those things were shot in East London. I'm from East London. I saw there. I was like, hey, some of these things are in East London. Obviously, some of them were in Mzansi, and I'm not from there. But what do you think about that?
Okay, I thought the location.
And costume.
Yeah, I thought the location was believable, especially when you bring us in the place like Mzansi, and then
Yeah.
you see those Mkuku there, the way they live. I mean, like, did you see like the way they live, like
Yeah,
that,
the township
vibe,
yeah.
and stuff, and that's where they were born.
Yeah.
Like do
Yeah.
yes and stuff. So I felt like the locations were so nice, but like sometimes I wouldn't focus more on the location because the grading was so good.
Yeah.
I don't wanna lie. So I focused more on the grading. I'm like, the grading on this specific environment is so good. What do you think?
I think location,
Since you know the place.
I don't know the place like that, but I think, I mean, the location was where it was shot. Like,
Yeah.
it was in Tanzania. Some of the places they had to fix up, like, I think one of the clubs were in East London town. So I thought, like, the way they restructured that space using light, because I've actually been there, and it's like
It looks different now.
completely different. It's like a nightclub, but like, I think it used to be like a tire shop or some shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, so it's like they really restructured the place. They added the ring, they added all of those things. So they really made it like realistic, believable. So I mean, props to
Shout out
them.
to the production design.
Because it added, it really added to the story. And
Yeah.
when you look at how much they made, I mean, they probably like really had to work with what they had.
Maybe they spent more.
You understand what I'm saying? So they probably really had to work with what they had there. So I think they did such an amazing job, especially to bring a production to Mzansi and East London. It's not like, I don't think the production house is based there. Like Yellow Bone is not based in East London.
Where is it based?
It's probably Johannesburg. Yellow Bone Entertainment, it's based in Johannesburg, right? So you take a whole production, you take it to the Eastern Cape. So already, you understand, you understand.
And
So
at the end, like, the movie doesn't get that big, even
Yeah.
though it's good, because I feel like in South Africa, like, some good concept, they don't get that viewership. And
why do you think that is? Because Knuckle City is amazing. I remember I told you I was there when they were pushing and launching it at Durban
Yes.
Film Festival.
I don't really get it for now, but
Johannesburg, Randburg.
See,
Randburg,
See, it's
yeah.
based in Randburg, so they probably had to take that production,
Everyone
everything,
transport,
travel to the
like,
Eastern Cape, then
that's
build a
crazy.
set there, then places to stay, then
Yeah.
blah blah blah, boxing rings, yeah.
I also feel like, how big is the population of Eastern Cape? Because what I've noticed so far with South Africa, it always be more of a tribe thingy. Like the way people they watch like movies, you already know if Isibaya comes out, it's Zulu and they have a large population.
It's like
They
12 million people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they watch their things. And
they're
then-
very supportive. Also,
Yeah.
I feel like we also underestimate the fact that in the Eastern Cape, it's
Mm-hmm.
like. It's not like in KwaZulu-Natal as such, because
Yeah.
there's literally a lack of resources.
Yeah.
Like people don't have the resources to go and watch. Some person on social media was talking about the vote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they were speaking about. I won't name the party, but the majority that Eastern Cape voted for.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying that people were so upset with Eastern Cape because how can they vote like that? And it's like they don't have the resources,
have nothing.
like they don't
It's
have
like those ones
data.
of ours outside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have data to go and like to look through TikToks to get the information. You know what I mean? So those are the things to consider. Like it's not like a KwaZulu-Natal where it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's the Eastern
Yeah,
Cape. We're
they
strapped
support
for
each other, they have
resources.
the population,
Exactly.
yeah.
So we
And they know how to fight because they are many.
yes.
It wouldn't be that easy for Eastern Cape. so,
Right,
yeah.
right. So those types of things, I think they do affect. You were saying something else before I interrupted you. Sorry,
What I was talking about, forgot.
I also forgot. Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just saying. Oh, back to Eastern Cape, and
Right.
then, I mean, like in South Africa, you always expect like movies which have more Zulu in them to get more viewers because they support each other.
Right, right.
And it's very difficult for someone to come. Like, okay, for us, we have adopted because our population is very small. For example, when you talk about the Tsonga tribe,
There we go.
you talk about people who are few, so we get to adapt with all South African languages.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
easy for me to watch a Zulu film,
Right.
but not easy for them to
Watch a Tsonga.
Yes, but yeah, I feel like we will get there with time. But I think we should support each other because we have a lot of good concept coming from these small places with a small population, which you are like, this is better than that one, but this one gets a lot of viewership than this. Because I was even checking the ratings of Knuckle City and compare it with adulting. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, no way, because this is good.
Yeah.
You know, this is good. Not to say adulting was not good. Adulting was very good.
But on a film, I also think we just struggle to push films. I mean, if you think about films that have grossed a lot, it's Abo Kandasamis. And that has its own, like, you know, population and target market. Those people understood who to market to. Whereas with Knuckle City, who do you market to? Like, who's your target audience? Do you understand what I'm saying? So those are the things to also, consider. Yeah, so it's one of those things. But let's talk about your rating.
My rating.
But because
Crazy.
the production designers in this, I think they also won some award. It's
For
TK
Knuckle City?
Yeah, it's TK
Crazy.
Contempe and Justice in Hlapu.
Wait, do I know
That's
those people?
crazy. Shout out to the production designers, guys. That was so good.
Crazy. That's
'Cause
amazing.
it-
What award did they win?
I'm not sure, it's not saying, but also Leila Swart, it went to her for best editing.
Layla is the
Wow.
producer, right?
Yeah.
And what?
From
And
what production?
Mzansi also it went for best actor feature.
But what are those awards?
I don't know.
Like for
Is it SAFTAs or what? They're not
saying-
SAFTAs.
I don't think
They
it's
got
SAFTAs.
certain nominations.
Is it nominations or what?
Damn.
But
Either way, that's
it was
fantastic.
very good. They deserve it.
Yeah,
They
it
deserve
was a
I
fantastic
feel like
movie.
even the singing. Neil also won some awards, right? For
Should've.
cinematography.
You know what we should do? We should make a website and just record people's awards and like a website
you
of
know,
information. Don't steal the idea, but
they are gonna steal it.
Damn.
I know them.
edit it out.
Yeah, so reviews.
Yes, let's
Choosing
go.
reviews.
Ratings.
Starting with you.
It's SAFTAs, ne?
It's AMAAs.
And SAFTAs as well. And they've also won best makeup and hairstyling. Oh,
Best
they won a lot of
cinematography.
As they should have, though.
Director.
supporting
That's so-
actor, best achievement
Visual
director,
effects.
production.
And at that time, like
Makes sense.
people are not watching
That's crazy.
best content to come out of SA. Like
Yeah.
shout out, guys.
I get it also influenced Beyonce's Cowboy Carter's album now.
How did it do that?
Really?
I get it, it's like giving the cowboy, well, that she took it out of South Africa but still make it American.
But
So,
how?
Like, the environment, your cowboys and stuff like that, that's how she saw it, but it has an influence in, check her socials, it's there that it influenced her cowboy. We'll hear from her, I don't know how.
We must check that
Okay.
out. Me,
Yeah,
I
check
thought
that
it
out.
was coaches from the south.
It's not, a
Yeah,
lot
like
of
Texas
South African
people.
films influenced that cowboy Carter movie.
Wow.
Oh,
Fantastic.
That's actually nice. That's actually nice.
Maybe we should do a review on Beyonce's visual.
Yes, because the
Visual,
pictures are
yeah,
very good.
yeah.
And they communicate something.
A person was saying that they worked as a producer on one of her music videos. So I think we should hit that person up.
I mean, you
And
know,
ask them.
can't
And
do
just
the
ask
best
them.
job, like, yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your rating,
Ratings.
sir.
Starting with you.
All right,
this
cool. That's perfect. I'm confident in my rating. All right, guys. So, as you guys know, the movie for me was fantastic because it's from the Eastern Cape, first of all. That's my home. And I just thought everything was so beautiful about the film. I really, really enjoyed it. The story, fantastic. And the story, Vele, is the foundation of all. So for me, story makes sense. Other things I can overlook if the story is good. So I'm going to rate this a 9.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
That's actually good. That's actually good.
Did you see I did what you do? That's my opinion. That's just me, eh? That's me.
What?
Eastern Cape, like the Eastern Cape being shown like this is beautiful to me. The storyline is amazing. Even if there was things that were like
Yeah.
the storyline, the core of it all,
It was very good.
executed perfectly. And also PD, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Like amazing. I just thought the story was amazing. I thought everything was amazing.
Yeah. from my side.
Yeah.
Now it's my
It's
side.
on my side.
My side. I'm gonna give them 8.5.
Boo!
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is like.
Boo!
I mean, like, you know, I mean.
We
8.5.
don't know.
Yeah,
He's a
like,
hater.
I've never rated like something 8.5, right?
You are
It's
lying.
always, wow, what did I rate?
There's something rated 8.1.
Nah,
But
I'm
it's
talking
not
about
8.5.
No,
Can
this
we
is the
fire
first
her?
time.
Can we fire her?
Fired. Kadlala. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm giving it 8.5. I feel like it was very good. I really enjoyed watching it. Like I said,
From my side.
yeah, cinematography was good, lighting was good, grading was good. Like, I mean, as always, South Africa, orange and team, they love those, which is cool because they communicate there.
Guys, you are haters. This is 10 out of 10. They won
So-
awards on everything.
Nah, like wait, let me cook. But like, it was so painful for me when to go and check the reviews and realize they got like almost 6 point something.
Yeah, ish.
Like, I'm like, this is the best, guys. I mean, like, this is the best. Like, there's no moment where you're like, I'm disconnected from
Yeah.
something, you know. So I felt like it was very good. The storyline, the fact that this is a work of fiction, where you tell a story about someone, but you make it your own story
Yeah.
of how you want it to be told. Like, that's so smart. So shout out to the writer and director.
Shout out to
Jamil,
everyone. Shout out to the whole
and
team.
The whole team, production design,
Yellow Bone Entertainment.
editing. Usually when we read, like, we forget like
Oh, edit,
editing crew,
yes.
but editing like also did some good work because they're in the ring, like when
Yes,
they're
the
fighting and stuff,
pacing.
like the pacing,
Yeah.
like the cutting, like it was so good, guys. It was so good. So yeah, for me it's 8.5.
All right, 8.5, as you said, I said 9.
Mm-hmm.
Let me change it because I'm joking. I'm joking. 9, 8.5. Guys, please, can you watch and check this film out? It's one of the best to come out of SA. Please, make sure you
Yes,
support them. They're on Netflix, ne?
Yes, they
And
were
Prime
on
Video,
Netflix.
I think.
Prime Video.
Yes, so please have a look at that. And then please support us, Skopppers. Please subscribe, like, share, what else?
I mean,
Comment,
comment.
show us love. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's
What
it.
did we have questions from Skopppers today? Did
I
you
think
write
we
them?
do. Let me check.
You didn't note them down. Those questions. Aladingwala.
Okay, so we have some few questions here. I'm just gonna read them. I'm not gonna say the names. I don't know how to pronounce them.
Okay.
So they're asking here, what are you guys drinking in your cups?
Crazy. Should I take that or you gonna take it?
Nah, you can take that.
H2O, guys. H2O.
From
So,
but an expensive brand. It's tap water. Yeah,
yeah,
tap water.
of working Gauteng.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
But since it's cold, it's warm today. So yeah. What's the next one? Yeah, water, guys. So safe.
The next question is, what can we expect from you guys?
Hello, King.
The next drop. Can I take this one?
Check that out.
Okay, guys, you can expect merch. Mzansi Scope merch. A website where you guys can purchase things. Everything on Mzansi Scope. We'll be dropping a what? Documentary.
Documentary. So,
We'll be dropping a documentary soon. That's what I have for now.
yeah. And we're also gonna do like reviews and reactions for short films which are good but not recognized. So we're gonna be doing reviews like at least once in a while so that we can show you that South Africa have talent. Yeah.
True. This is the last question. It says, can you guys shout out the rest of the team?
Yours.
Okay, cool. The rest of the team, we have our heart and soul talent, me and Ribo. talent is always, you know, heart and soul of the whole thing, you know what I mean? But jokes aside, we have our 3 cinematographers. We have Una.
Today. So in today's episode, we don't
On
have
today's
everyone,
episode,
like,
yes.
we have Una, we have Lerato on the main one, we have Lisidi, and then we have our,
JD, he's not here.
Yes, he's not here. JD, shout out to JD.
and then I thought we were mentioning the people who are here now, and then we have Nolo, who's our producer,
Yes.
PD, popcorn is there, everything, the water is there.
The water's her. She pours it so nicely in the cups for us.
Yeah.
It spills in the background.
Yeah, and people who are not around our scene. So actually, JD is one of our main scene.
Yeah.
Una actually does
BTS.
and then she manages the socials. Like you see, it's going down there. That's Una, guys.
Yeah.
And Mahauta is not around. She does BTS and then manages socials as well. So that's the rest of the team.
Yeah, we want to say thank you to you guys for supporting us. It's all love. Please continue.
And we're the best team.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Boom.
Skopppers, we're out. Scoop!